Yo dog, Kenny Boucher here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on the literal best of all days, coming to you from the Beats Lab in Hollywood, California. We're doing it again, coming to you with that Lord D, the big D on deck. We're going to be painting that trim. I'm going to be using some mahogany mixed in a little bit with that gold tech from Pro Krill over there at creaturecasting.com, and we are going to lock in, put on our favorite audiobook. I'm listening to some lit RPG right now. And we are going to get it done. 1 billion seconds. This is what it takes. Precision, patience, and being entertained. I'm not going to lie. Listening to audiobooks has made this possible for me over the last 9 years. So what's important to know is I'm going to rotate the model, get the best angle, lock in, stay active. Don't want to get this gold on that fresh ass airbrushing we did. Now you can go and grab a Sharpie, try to do all the trim with that if you want. That's not my style. We're going to get these beautiful golds locked in and done, because we also have to get all the rest of the metal. Now don't fuck up like I did and glue all this shit together. Now a lot of people out there leave all the panels off, easier access to all the underbellies. I didn't do that. So we're going to be doing this the hard way. But since we are doing it the hard way, I'm going to show you some easy ways to do it the hard way. Step one, there's no easy way outside of like the Sharpie cheats and everything, which look good enough, but we're going to be taking this beyond tabletop, so forget the Sharpie stuff. We're using these beautiful paints, one and done, one coat, slightly thinned, amazing coverage with these golds. And honestly, the Pro Krills are awesome because you could just kind of mix a black or a brown in. Speaking of brown, which is actually the best of all colors, we're going to be using that mahogany, and now we're going to quickly, rapid fire, paint a nice loose coat of this mahogany all up in the guts of this Hellstalker, I think is what he's called. And it's going to look just fine because it's going to be going over black. It's going to be thin. It's going to be kind of patchy. Trust me, it's going to be fine. I'm showing you guys how to do this the easy way. 100% of everything that you didn't just airbrush or paint gold, basically paint it with this color. The mahogany will look great. It will take on some of the qualities of the black as you go, looking real good. It's going to give you a nice weathered and even slightly rustied shadowed effect in the recesses as we go forward, doing it the hard way but the easy way. We're going to let it dry for a few minutes before we deploy some ancient Chinese techniques. Now, while it's drying, give me 1 second to plug the new shop. The swag shop is live. Guys, hereticswag.com. I got all this fresh gear helping me out in the summer. It'd be amazing if you guys could support me. And I'm giving you guys a 15% discount code right now. Beast Mode 666. All right, enough of all this. It's time to unveil our secret weapon. Boom. A good dark metal. We're using pig iron for P3. And we're going to be using our new secret dry brush tech. This is the heater right here. Series D. Artist Opus. It's an amazing dry brush. I've used it a few times in the live content. And now we're going to go through and dry brush as much of the big stuff as we can with this. It's a big flat or a big round tip brush. It does great work without getting too streaky. We're going to deliver the business all up in this guy's, spines, appendages, exhaust pipes, the gun mounts, everything we can reasonably reach with it. And we'll downgrade in size as we go to catch some of the details. But now you can see why we did all that mahogany. The mahogany got in there real easy. It's going to cover anything that we don't get with this dry brush right now and just keep it in the recesses as kind of a black transition to a brown. It's going to look real good, real natural. It's a super easy technique. And look at that dry brush deployed, looking real gritty, real weathered and textured, super chaotic. Now I will go back and I will pick out some of the details on this stuff, the ammo casings, the leather belt, etc. This is just the first step to getting us on our last step. Same deal. All this other, all these dealies built into them. I just downgraded to a smaller brush and I'm just going to kind of aggressively bring some more of the pig iron in. just, go crazy. This is the simplest of all techniques, one of the first techniques I ever learned. Still has play in 2019. Now we're trying to get as much of this stuff as we can. We're totally down to leave the brown behind, like I said, and I will be probably deploying a wash at some point here, but this is basically the secret techniques of getting them on the table right now. We're going to change out to silver from Pro Krill, much brighter than pig iron, and we're going to dry it up, and we're going to do some lazy highlights over some of the metal we've already done, helping just give us that extra dimension of texture as the final ridges are even brighter, giving us a nice sharp appearance here. We're gonna do some of the exhaust parts, some of the top mounts on the shoulders, just give us that highlight game. Looking real good. Simple. There it is. You can put that on the table right now. Nobody will question you. It's definitely better than almost every Lord Discordant I saw at Bay Area Open. No offense, Bay Area Open. It was an amazing tournament. Speaking of amazing things, Patreon, $10 a month. You can vote on amazing video content like this. Anyway, guys, play on, players.